Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd talk about today just some thoughts on keeping your work consistent, because I have had a few questions about how to create a bit of consistency with photography and just really it's a part, I think, of developing your style as well, keeping things consistent. So this video is mainly to do with colors and toning. And yeah, so I'm going to get right into it and just say that I do have a process when I edit, and it's a fairly simple process that anyone can do, and I think a lot of photographers will do with their work. So when I'm creating colors, so as you can see, I've got like quite a few adjustment layers over here. This photo is from a shoot that I've done quite recently within the last couple of days. So what I usually do is I pick out the first photo to edit, and then I will create some base colors, and those colors will hopefully be the base for each of the photos in that series. So I'm just going to show you some of the other shots, and just here's a few shots here. So for example, I'm just going to pick out maybe this one here, and I'm just going to open that for a second. What I usually do when I'm trying to pick out the colors, I'll have my adjustment layers on the side there, and then I will usually drag and drop them into another photograph to see if they work, because all of these colors are probably not going to work on every single image. So I need to make sure that they're going to look okay on the other images in the series. So what I'll do is I'll just Control and Shift just the layers that I want to drag and drop, and then I'm going to pull this away, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to drag these and drop it into that image. So that does kind of work, and to be honest, I'd be happy with that. So what I do then is I'll just usually do this to a couple of images just to see if they work okay. So I'm just going to close that one, and then I will just continue flattening it and sharpening it and saving it as a JPEG image. However, I do save these colors in a PSD, because then I can open the PSD later and use the colors again. So after I've saved it as a PSD with the colors intact, I will go back to Bridge, and so when I'm editing other images from the series, I'll pretty much just drag them across. And usually I don't always just do that, because usually there needs to be like minor adjustments made, because every photo is different, of course. So I'm just going to actually open one of the full sun shots that I took from the series. Okay, and as you can see, the lighting is very different in this shot, so the colors are going to look different. So I'm going to just drag them across. And yeah, this is looking a little bit too washed out just on her skin tone here. Everything else is kind of okay, but I think we just need to make a minor adjustment. So this is why I like having everything in layers. You can actually, by the way, make these layers into an action. I've just been too lazy to do it a lot of the time, and I just find it easier to drag it and drop like from PSD. So I'm going to just see what I can do to adjust in this photo. So I think I'm going to change this color. And instead of making it more of a yellow based color, I'm going to change it to a bit more of a pinkish based, pink red. Alright, and that is already making a difference. So I'm just going to show you what that's done. And that's really toned it down a bit. And I think I'm pretty happy with the rest of that. I might just up the curves a bit, just on the shadows. And then I'm done pretty much, and then I can sharpen it, I can flatten it, and that's done. So every time though, I will save the PSD of each image with the colouring, because like I said, minor adjustments, everything will be different. So, but that's generally like how I tend to create a bit of consistency with my photos. And I'm not saying like drag and drop the same colours onto every one of your works every time you do a new photo shoot. I generally will always create new colours on the first image of each shoot, and then I'll just do this process of dragging and dropping into the other images from the shoot. So yeah, I hope that kind of helps answer any questions that you might have had about creating a bit of consistency with colouring. just looking at these, you can see that there is a little bit of consistency, and I'm just going to show you some of the finished photos just here. So this is all by using the, obviously that's black and white, but this is all by using the same colouring as a base and then just making minor adjustments. So there is a bit of consistency there. Alright guys, if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, and I will hopefully have some more tutorials up soon. If you have any requests, please let me know. Thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!